Alright, so I've been looking at my computer trying to decide on what I want to do with it, and I want to do some water cooling. So I started scrounging up parts from that I had and my friends have, and so far I got this small little radiator that I'm going to mount onto this 120 fan in the back. It's a little too small for it, but I'm going to stick it on there with an adapter so there's actually a spacer between it, and that one's going to go between the CPU and the video cards, or the 1560 Ti that I'm going to water cool. And then on the top up here, I'm going to stick a dual 200 millimeter radiator fan. Radiator, yeah. And so that will take up probably from about here to about here is where I was measuring, and almost the entire width of the case. So that thing is going to be huge. And so it's going to go to that, and then it's going to go to the CPU, then it's going to go to this smaller one. That's an 80 millimeter fan is what it's made for. And then it's going to go to the video card, and then back to the reservoir, which I had gotten. I got one of these guys. So you'll be able to see the liquid in there, and it's also got a pump in there, which I already mounted in there, which you can't see. And other thing I've done recently is I put the front door back on, but I cut a hole in it and put some of that mesh in there. So when it's closed, the fan still works. But if I want just that extra added bit, or I want to look at my water cooling stuff, I can open it up. I ended up putting this grill back here back on. I think it does look better with that on instead of having just a weird triangle hole. And I got a couple other parts, like the CPU block, and I got tubing in. That's all coming together, and then radiator and all the other parts are on their way, so once they get here I'll put them all together and we'll see what craziness we can do. And I think that wraps it up for this video. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, this is going to be my first time water cooling, so suggestions are always nice. Let me know in the comments below.